Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're tackling one of the most common, yet honestly least talked about challenges in the entire corporate world. How do we take that incredible buzzing energy of a sustainability workshop and actually turn it into a lasting, permanent corporate system? You know the exact feeling, right? You have a great planning session, the ideas are flowing, everyone is super engaged, but then Monday morning hits. Well, today, we're going to break down exactly how to ensure your sustainability efforts don't just fizzle out, but literally transform your business from the ground up. Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to take a second and really imagine what actual transformation requires once that initial excitement fades. We've all been there. The sticky notes are plastered all over the wall, the inspiring keynote speech is wrapped up, and everyone is feeling highly motivated. But here's the thing, motivation isn't a system. Real transformation isn't about that kickoff event at all. It's about the relentless, structured follow-through. So what does it physically look like in a company when those big ideas become daily operational realities? Well, it starts in that visceral moment after everyone goes home and the workshop room is totally empty again, the catered food is cleared away, the markers are capped, and the immediate silence just sets in. Honestly, this is the danger zone. This is exactly where most corporate initiatives just go to die. The theory is done, and now the heavy lifting of reality begins. What your company chooses to do in the silence of this empty room will absolutely determine the entire trajectory of your environmental and social goals. So, the crucial point is our chronological agenda. Think of this as our exact rescue plan from post-workshop stagnation. We're looking at 1. The empty workshop room. 2. Week 1 to month 1. 3. Month 3 and month 6. 4. The year 1 review. And finally, 5. Building a system, not moments.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the empty workshop room.
This timeline brilliantly illustrates our exact roadmap over the next 12 months to ensure your workshop becomes a permanent transformation. Notice how structured this is. We aren't just saying, hey, let's do better this year. We're breaking the follow-through down into week 1, month 3, month 6, and year 1. By completely taking away the ambiguity, we're holding ourselves to a really strict calendar of execution.
Moving right along into the immediate actions with Section 2, week 1 to month 1.
During that vital first week, right out of the gate, your management team needs to execute these 3 exact steps. First up, review the draft roadmap that was created during the workshop. Literally, do not let it gather dust. Second, and this is absolutely vital, assign owners to each priority action. Because if a task belongs to everyone, it basically belongs to no one. Give it an owner. And third, set your first 30-day milestones. By doing this in week 1, accountability is established immediately. Everyone knows exactly what's up before the month even really gets going. Then, by the time you hit month 1, leadership absolutely must support the sustainability focal person in securing some specific foundational quick wins. We're talking about getting an energy audit done, we're talking about rolling out a clear waste segregation policy, and we're talking about establishing a firm baseline for your water consumption. These aren't massive multi-year infrastructure projects, They are quick wins that prove the system is in motion and that leadership is genuinely backing the effort.
Okay, shifting the timeline forward, let's hit Section 3, month 3 and month 6.
By month 3, management reconvenes to evaluate that early momentum. You adjust your priorities based on what you've actually learned on the ground. But crucially, this is when you draft a real sustainability report grounded in actual progress, not just a generic template. You aren't just filling out an off-the-shelf form to look good, you are creating a report that reflects genuine, roadmap-based progress. It's authentic. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the hard, measurable data that your system will produce by the 6-month mark. Theory shifts to hard numbers. Just look at the metrics here. Water consumption is reduced, waste diversion rates are improved, and safety improvements are documented. You've even got initial supplier engagement based on ESG criteria. Your system is now generating quantifiable proof that your company is transforming. And because you finally have that hard data, month 6 is absolutely the perfect time to begin actively sharing this tangible progress with your most important stakeholders. You take these numbers straight to your clients, your investors, and your employees. You show them that the commitments you made half a year ago weren't just empty corporate speak. You're building trust through transparency and proven execution. Which brings us to a critical long-term milestone in Section 4, the Year 1 review. Hitting that first full year is huge, and at Year 1, you follow this exact process. First, conduct a comprehensive review of everything you've achieved. Second, boldly compare where you started, that baseline data from month 1, to where you are right now.
The contrast should be seriously inspiring. And third, because this is a continuous system, you proactively set your next set of 3-year targets. You aren't resting on your laurels, you're using year 1 as the launchpad for the next phase.
Bringing us to the high-stakes climax in Section 5, building a system, not moments.
Let's vigorously contrast the two paths here. On one side, you have the company with a proactive sustainability system. But on the other, it's a total nightmare scenario for the company that skipped this post-workshop process. What's the reality? They're scrambling for ESG reports at the last minute, they're caught completely off guard by a DNR inspection, and honestly, worst of all, they're losing vital contracts to competitors who got there first. Skipping the process has severe bottom-line consequences.
Ultimately, the entire goal of this chronological effort was exactly this. You have built a sustainability system, not just a sustainability moment. The workshop starts the process, sure, but what you do in the 12 months that follow is what guarantees the workshop actually became a true, permanent transformation, rather than just a fleeting memory of a couple of fun days out of the office. So I leave you with this final, provocative question. Are you ready to actually build the system and not just attend the workshop? The roadmap is right there, the timeline is clear, and the choice is entirely yours. If you want to keep learning how to execute on these crucial frameworks, be sure to follow Sustain PH Studio for daily sustainability tips made specifically for Philippine businesses. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer, and I'll see you next time.